And right now I'm visiting her in Atlanta. Hello! So we're just exploring Atlanta and then it's off to Savannah. I will not say no to experiences and relationships. And now we're gonna do some baking to make a peanut butter blondies. I think I've come to the decision that I'm going to pause vlogging for a while. Ciao. So if you watched all my vlogs while I was living in Italy last year, I made an amazing friend, sweet Hannah, and right now I'm visiting her in Atlanta. Hello! So she's been showing me around Atlanta, the downtown area. We're walking through Piedmont Park right now. So we're just exploring Atlanta and then it's off to Savannah with even more friends. Remind me not to sit on these benches.
Exit 167B.
We have made it to Savannah. We have Hannah, Eula, and Beatrice. We drove for 4 hours about. So we're gonna go out and get some food. Thank you.
There you are. You guys enjoy.
Thank you so much. Alright, Beatrice got the avocado toast. Eula got the tacos. Avocado toast. Tofu salad. Delete. Delete. Alright, so my sunglasses are still on, but it's dark out. Are you guys ready to see this line? Oh my gosh.
Just talk to you right here. Of course, it's melting. I have a hot brownie.
She's like, I don't have patience for you. Good morning, day 2 in Savannah. We are all walking to get coffee at this really cute Parisian cafe we found last night and then explore. So updates, we had coffee this morning when walking all over. We are in a very popular park, we're in a park right now, and we're walking through the Saturday farmers market. I somehow always find a farmers market wherever I go. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Sam?
Okay, so we have had a very good day. We're in the elevator now. We're going to watch Preheat. Cheers, me. Life is like a box of chocolates. I guess Forrest Gump sat right there. All right. We've seen it all. We saw where Forrest Gump was. so much.
Take pictures of this?
Yeah, sure. This looks so freaking good. Oh my gosh.
Try more before.
It looks so good. Kale, ricotta, mozzarella, and sunchokes. I think, I don't know. You can fold it over.
Oh, yours looks so good. You think? No, yours looks much better.
He's black now.
How can you? You don't eat this? Go for it. Tomato is sweet.
Ciao! I've been home from Savannah, Atlanta for about 5 days. That trip was incredible. When I tell you, my heart felt so full after that trip, during that trip, how present I was, how amazing it is to build relationships and take the opportunities to experience more in life. And it just made me realize that as I'm editing my current vlog, or my last vlog, I'm editing it right now, I'm talking about how I'm not perfect and I don't always follow a perfect Mediterranean lifestyle. And there's a lot of things that I'm lacking because of where I am in life right now. So even though I'm not like doing my perfect little habits of eating perfectly or sleeping perfectly, or, you know, taking an hour to read before bed instead of work up until falling asleep. But the one thing that I will prioritize, no matter how much I know I need to work, is I will not say no to experiences and relationships. And those are the, like, that is just so fundamental in life. I didn't know those other two girls going into this trip. When I was booked this trip, I knew Hannah, of course, because I met her in Rome, but I didn't know Beatrice and Yula, and we had the most incredible time. Like, I just made 2 more friends for life, and what an incredible feeling. My like outlook on it is, you're not going to be perfect. We're going to go through seasons, we're going to go through change. We're not going to be able to do every single habit, everything on the, have the best morning routine, but also travel the world and reach your goals. And we go through spring, summer, fall, and winter in the world, and we do it in our lives too. We go through seasons where some things are in season and some things aren't. So with that, speaking of seasonal, it's time to head to the farmer's market.
Chili, kale, cabbage, and broccoli.
Biscuits are very popular today. These flowers are so beautiful. Look at the sweet little daffodils. So we did a successful run to the farmer's market. It was the first, it wasn't successful because we really didn't get anything, but we did get some cheese. However, it's the first weekend of April, so it's April 2nd right now, and we live in the Midwest. So produce was slim to none. There was like no produce because nothing is just seasonally growing a lot in abundance right now because it's still very cold. So not much at the farmer's market. We did the farmer's market, and now we are headed, because Caroline loves to try her coffee shops. We're trying a new one. New coffee shop today. I gotta give my mom directions because otherwise we don't know where we're going. Did she already pass it? She did. That's literally why I drink coffee.
We'll have a marshmallows?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think it's a Rice Krispie treat granola bar. Can I read you the ingredients? Oh, that's a cute little heart. Thank you so much. And we got the hearty granola bar.
That's pretty tasty.
Checked for popcorn kernels in my teeth because we got home and I was starving and actually super nauseous from like looking at my phone in the car. I'm super sensitive like that, so I needed something in my tummy. So some white cheddar popcorn. Wasn't as good as my lemon za'atar popcorn, but it was good. And now we're gonna do some baking. We're back in my grandmother's vibrant kitchen. Yes, it's pink. We're matching. Look at that, so cute. This recipe is inspired from this right here because you know me. I don't do food waste. So this is leftover date, technically paste, or date puree from the date caramel layer in the chocolate chia pudding cups candy bar things that I made in my snack recipe video. And you guys, I'm sure, have seen, if you're on, you know, TikTok or Instagram, the viral snack. I've been making it for years and years. It's gotten super popular. It's where you like open up a date, put some like peanut butter. I have actually a version that I did where I made it like with tahini and that pink chocolate, like I think tahini cardamom dates I made. But anyways, there's dates with peanut butter and then you cover them in chocolate and they like taste like a candy bar. It's kind of a riff off of that. I also realized I love blondies, like bars, like brownies and blondies, but I only have a tahini blondie on my website. So I took that recipe and kind of wrote it down and maneuvered it around to make a peanut butter blondies with some date caramel in the middle and date caramel or caramel? Caramel, what's the right way to say it? I don't know. And also, because it's gonna be vegan, no, it's not gonna be vegan, it's gonna be dairy free. I'm gonna keep with the dairy free theme and use the cutest little choco chips. I mean, isn't everything just better mini? Just so cute. I'm imagining making these bars and then pressing them out and then putting on the date caramel and then crumbling the peanut butter cookie dough blondie batter on top. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Let's just get started. So we're gonna start off with the peanut butter. My mom actually requested that I finish off this peanut butter because it doesn't have any salt in it, so it's not very good. Ideally, when you're eating peanut butter, I know it's super annoying to have to stir it yourself, but like peanut butter is definitely better for you when it's just peanuts. And if you don't like peanut butter, or if you're from a country like anywhere but America that doesn't really use peanut butter often, you could definitely use cashew butter, sunflower butter if you wanted to make this like an allergy-free, nut-free situation. Cashew butter has, like, in my opinion, the least taste, like strong tasting flavor. Or you could do almond butter. I love tahini, of course, as always, but you definitely want to use a more natural nut butter because of that drippy texture. It's not super thick like a unnatural, or when they put oils and stuff like that in the peanut butter, it helps it not, you know, separate, but it also makes it like a thicker texture versus the drippy is what we're looking for. And then you can lick the leftover peanut butter, right? Just realized that I am cooking with my hair down and I know how much that bothers people and I couldn't agree more. So we're putting the hair up because I don't want to get yelled at in my comments, as I do nervously constantly touch my hair. So hair's back, hair's back. All right, next on the ingredient list. So I'm gonna do 1 egg and then I'm gonna test something out. This is a test recipe, by the way. You're just in the kitchen having fun today. That's what we're doing. And then I'm gonna just go in with 1 yolk. So I do this all the time in a lot of cookie recipes too. I just use the yolk because it adds that chewiness to the batter. 2 tablespoons of the oil coconut. I talk about this all the time. I have unrefined coconut oil, so it's gonna be a strong coconut taste. So if you don't like coconut tasting things, but you do want to use coconut oil for health reasons, then go ahead and get the refined coconut oil because it tastes less like coconut. So I'm just gonna put in a big spoonful or 2 and melt that in the microwave. And then I like to take any coconut oil I touched and rub it in because it's like a moisturizer. I'm actually gonna keep this open in case I melted some excess. Hi, Lucy. Are we cooking? If you hear the little pitter patter, my puppy's right down here, so she's walking around. So while we're waiting on the coconut oil to melt, I'm gonna put in a splash because there's no such thing as measuring vanilla extract in my book. Just do a nice hearty splash every time. All right, this looks pretty much melted. I don't wanna cook the eggs from the heat. Oh, oven's ready. If you're not vegan or dairy free, well, if you're vegan, you'd want to use flax eggs and not regular eggs. If you are not dairy-free, melted butter would also work. If you don't like the flavor of coconut oil, then I highly recommend trying avocado oil. It's a great, healthy, neutral tasting oil. Maple syrup. You could use honey. I'm specifically using maple syrup for the flavor. I want that caramely flavor. And I feel like maple kind of gives that. Oopsie daisies. All right, well, I'm in between a fourth and a third, and that's just how it's gonna go today. We're just gonna, you know. Caroline, you just talked about how you failed a bunch of recipes, and you're also winging it in this recipe. I know. So then we're gonna do also a fourth a cup of brown sugar. Sugar equals sugar. So like this is the same thing, technically, like in the grand scheme of like micronutrients. Does maple have, is it a little bit better for you because it's not as refined? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, a fourth a cup of sugar compared to a fourth a cup of maple syrup is like, when you're not eating this every day, you're just eating a tiny bit of it in baked goods. It's all the same. Stir this all together, getting everything combined. For the dry will be half a cup of almond flour to keep this also gluten-free. These are definitely my very healthy blondies I developed back in the day during college when I was definitely more just overall, I mean, again, you know, everything's healthy, but like extreme healthy. Which I don't even know what that means because like I said, like everything's healthy. I don't know what healthy and not healthy even means. And there's no such thing as an unhealthy food. It's just an unhealthy way of eating it, proportion of it, serving of it, moderation. That's what becomes unhealthy. Fourth a cup of coconut flour, half a cup of almond flour going in. All we need is baking soda and some salt. Oh wow, that just poured right out. Okay, just to give them a little bit of rise. There we go. So when you first stir it together, you're gonna be like, oh, Caroline, that's so thin, like it's so liquidy of a batter. But the coconut flour is a super, super absorbent flour. So you need to let it sit for like 5 or 6 minutes and it's gonna firm up because that coconut flour starts to absorb all the liquid and the moisture in the batter. And it becomes thicker like a cookie or blondie batter. I have the pan here, it's nice and greased. I'm using this pan because it doesn't make that much and because I wanna make layers, I want like a smaller amount. So the batter is thickened about half as much. As you can see, it's like definitely gotten a lot thicker. So I'm gonna take about 3/4 and just place it on the bottom here. Oh my gosh, I forgot chocolate chips. Oh well. I was gonna stir in chocolate chips, but well, it looks like it's just gonna be a layer of chocolate. How about that? So as you can see, kind of just, as you can't really see, I'll show you what I'm doing. Spreading it all out so it totally covers the bottom. So if it works, that'll be amazing. But right now, I have zero expectations. And so this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to test the recipe, hoping it works out, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. I learn from it and can make a better recipe next time. Instead of just, you know, going to film and thinking, oh yeah, all these recipes will work out, and then they all fail. Not all of them, but 2 out of the 3 failed. I'm referencing last weekend's vlog if you didn't know. So I have a perfect layer on the bottom. It's only going up to be about like this high, which is fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take this date paste and kind of throw it, pretty thick layer if I'm being honest. We want the caramel and just lightly, with a very light hand, smear it around. Like I said, you could use any nut butter you want. You could use date here. You could use, like, if you keep it peanut butter, you could do like a layer of chia jam if you wanted to, like strawberry chia jam or raspberry chia jam or like normal jam. So a super thick layer of caramel is on the bottom. And next we're gonna go in with the mini chocolate chips, the adorable little chippers, and just make a layer of those. And this was also kind of inspired because one of my favorite like breakfast bars in the morning, that's honestly almost too sweet for breakfast, is by Perfect Bar, and they make like a chocolate peanut butter bar. And I just thought it would be super delicious with caramel. And then I just thought to like make my own rendition of it. And now this is gonna be kind of the hard part. I'm gonna take a tiny, tiny little tablespoon at a time and kind of make dollops of this peanut butter batter all over the top. Just enough batter to like lightly, ever so gently, slowly, like I just drop like a teaspoon at a time to like press out the batter and evenly coat the top. It's kind of annoying, and I feel like most people wouldn't want to patiently do that. So I don't know if I should keep, maybe just do a super thick layer of the peanut butter blondies and then the caramel and then the chocolate. I don't know. I'm gonna do another little tiny sprinkling of chocolate on top just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. Flaky sea salt moment. Put some molten salt on the top. This is ready to go in. So hopefully this works. We'll see what the layers look like. So I'm gonna pop this into the oven, and then I'm still super hungry, even though I'm going out to dinner tonight, but I think I'm gonna snack on the cheese we got at the farmer's market. So while we wait for the bars to cook, I have a really sad pear that I cut up yesterday. And then we're gonna try the cheese. So this cheese is so good. Oh, they're so good together. Fruit and cheese, a really interesting cheese. It's sheep's milk, which I always prefer sheep's milk cheese to cow because it's easier to digest, and I just think it tastes a little bit more delicious. And I like this cheese a lot because it's kind of like grainy. So it kind of reminds me, the taste reminds me of manchego, but the grainy texture kind of reminds me of parmigiano. Such a good snack. This is why I love farmers markets, or just markets in general, because you get to support local, support small. You get something that is local and made in a very like small batch, so the quality, you can just taste it, it's a lot higher. And it's just a reason to go out and walk around, and there's just so many reasons why I love visiting. Like, I know I'm so annoying, I throw in farmers markets in almost all my videos, but I'm just like such a market person. If you're not listening to the Bridgerton albums right now, post season 2, then something's wrong with you, because I have been living in fairy tale land up here in the Bridgerton world. Oh, season 2 was fantastic. So pulled out the blondies, and they look really good. It looked like they didn't fail. They're gonna be like really thick blondies, but they're definitely gonna be super gooey on the inside, so I want to let them cool completely. I might even cut into them tomorrow, because I've been snacking for like the last hour, so I don't like need to be eating more. And I think like letting them sit in the fridge, just to cut into them, I'd rather them be hard and completely cool, even though like if you don't care about appearances, go in with a spoon, like, because that warm gooey out of the oven deliciousness, go for it. But because I'm probably gonna have to like photograph them and make them look appetizing, I'm gonna let them cool down completely. Took off my rings because I had to wash dishes, but I just realized that I literally made dairy-free, gluten-free brownies, blondies. Why do I keep calling them brownies? Blondies. But I then snacked on cheese afterwards. And I just think it's hilarious because, like, one, I'm trying to cater to everybody. So if you are gluten-free, I try to cater to you, dairy-free, or if you just eat like everything, it's fine. But this goes back to like the clean eating, the eating healthy recipes. Like, what does clean eating even mean? What does healthy recipes even mean? Like, I feel like, again, it just goes back to everything's healthy in proportions, moderation, and quality. And so that cheese was like such high quality. It's like so healthy for me. And I just think it also goes to show like everything's so relative. Sometimes, sure, I'll go for a dairy-free option, but I might follow it with a dairy option, or I might drink an oat milk latte while I'm eating a cream-filled donut. Like, I don't know, like, it's just a matter of preference. Why are we overthinking it so much? And I know I've talked about this before, so I won't talk anymore about it, but in case you haven't heard my rant on it, it's just so ironic. Like, there's nothing to explain Caroline and the way that she eats better than making dairy-free caramel chocolate, salted caramel chocolate peanut butter blondies, and then eating cheese with pear afterwards. Nothing quite like it. So anyways, I'm gonna go brush my teeth and get ready because I'm about to go axe throwing. Not a me thing. I am a bull in a china shop, so I guess I do love to like throw things and like, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be fun. We'll see. Several days have passed. I have a latte. Yes, another chit chat with a latte. This is using the Aloha brand's protein to go shakes. And while I love their bars so much, I do. I love the Aloha bars. They sent me a sweet little care package with some of their like vanilla protein powder, like 4 different flavors of their shakes, like to-go shakes, and then some bars. I love their bars, don't get me wrong, but I'm not vibing too hard with the shake. I think I've come to the decision that I'm going to pause vlogging for a while. Scratch that. I will be vlogging next weekend because next weekend is my birthday, my mother's birthday, and Easter. So I'm gonna do a vlog that weekend. I just want to document that incredible memory. Vlogging is just not what I need to be doing right now. I need to be making as many recipe videos as possible. That is the thing that's going to grow my business. That is the thing you guys want the most. The number one way, again, that I can grow my business to do the things like move and then start vlogging a life I actually want to be living. But right now I'm not really living a life I want to be living. This isn't the life I'd really like to vlog, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be truthful. I'm in a stage of life that's gonna get me to the next one where I wanna be, but this is where I gotta be right now to get to the next one, right? So the number one thing I need to be doing is recipes. And I don't want to be known as just the recipe girl. I don't want to be known as just a cooking channel, because I hate that, you know, the Mediterranean lifestyle can only be labeled as the diet. It's like, that's what my whole purpose was, is to focus on a lifestyle, not a diet. But food is just so popular. And so I don't know why I feel like you guys are my family. Like, I just feel like I'm talking to big sisters, kind of mother figures, best friends, little sisters. That's who I feel like I'm talking to right now. I'm just talking to family. And I just want to tell you guys, like, I know some of you actually do love my vlogs, which just, oh, makes my day. But I think I need to pause vlogging right now because I'm just uninspired to share my life. My life isn't anything worth really sharing. But hopefully the recipes that I can make in my subpar situation is going to be sufficient to get me to make the recipes that I love in a space that I love, living a life that I love, where every day is curated and created in a zestful way. And it's not that I'm not creating a zestful day right now, don't get me wrong, it's just, it's a stepping stone. Like, creating a zestful day doesn't mean it's a perfect day. I'd like to create a zestful day and have it be an ideal day, if that makes sense. So I took a week off from filming anything this past week, and I didn't even film any recipes or anything because I just needed to come to terms with the decision. I feel like my vlogs are so repetitive. The layout is so repetitive. The way I edit has become so repetitive, like my edit style. So I just think I need to, like, take a deep breather and just accept recipes. This coconut stuff's growing on me. It just tastes like plant protein. That's that. I'm more than halfway through those delicious blondies that technically, like, didn't turn out perfect because they don't look perfect. Do they taste incredible? Yeah. Did they kind of sink in the center and become incredibly ooey gooey in the center? Absolutely. But they taste insane. And so I think I'm going to upload them still to my page. I want to know how to not get them to sink in the center. I guess it was just too much weight of, like, the date caramel maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's a delicious recipe, just aesthetically, the way it looks, you know. I'm actually gonna go now. I'm gonna go get my nails done. I know I just talked about this in my last vlog, but I'm gonna go get my nails done today. They're gonna be my birthday nails. I'm gonna go so Mediterranean, so we'll see how they turn out. I have so many ideas for my nail girl, and so she's gonna I'm gonna give her all my ideas, and she's gonna pick one, and I know she's just gonna do an incredible job. And then I'm spending the whole afternoon looking for some more props for food photography, food filming. I don't really want to invest in that because I have so much of it in storage in Arizona, but I can only work with today. And today this is what I've got, and I'm going to work with it. I can't overthink. Shopping this afternoon, and then I'm going to go to Blue Jackets game with my girlfriend tonight. I'm just so excited for that. I haven't seen her for a while, and see, I do have friends, guys. I don't just hang out with my mom. In this video, I've showed you I do have friends. It's not just my mom. But my mom's my best friend, so. Coffee granules. Love that for me. I use the mocha pot, and so it doesn't always come out perfect. So anyways, I can't wait to invest in a nice coffee machine one day. There's so much I need to invest in. It's like Do you ever just stop and say like, wow, so many things that I want. Why do we complicate life with wanting so much? So that's the roundup. That's a little chit chat. I'm gonna go have an incredible afternoon, even though it was supposed to be incredible sunshine, but it's nothing but gray. But that's okay. I'm gonna go take a vitamin D and we're gonna get out there and create some zest and get some beautiful nails and do some shopping for my business and enjoy my best friend and enjoy my community and have those conversations. Look at me creating a zestful day. Go outside, move around, fill your cup, have combos, and try harder. Until next time, I hope you create a zestful day. Ciao.